you sad? Are you troubled? Are you going through a difficult time in your life? Have you been let down by somebody you trusted? Have you been let down by your family members? What are your issues? You can bring your story to Talk to NG channel and NG will shed some light on your story, and with the help of God and the advice from NG's viewers you will have a little relief. A problem shared is a problem half solved. God bless you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Talk to NG channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. Today on my channel I've got a story I want to share with you, and the story says, I came across your channel and watched a couple of your videos, and I love the way you advise people on your channel. I was at first holding back from sharing my story, but I am under pressure, so I will rather share to save my sanity. I am from Africa, but I am in Europe at the moment. The challenge I am facing now is my mother and her strange behavior. I used to be very close to my father and mother, and eventually lost my dad to prostate cancer. Since the death of my dad, my mother have changed her behavior towards me, and I recently found out the secret cause of her change in behavior. After my father's retirement, before he passed away, things became very difficult, and the government weren't helping as they were not paying him any pension. Luckily, I traveled abroad and was able to help them build a house and ensure I gave them money monthly to sustain them. I was very close to my mother, but after my father's death, her behavior changed totally. She started demanding more money than usual. She is even asking for money twice a month, and the amount she mentions is not small. Anytime I give her feeding money, before 2 weeks into the month, she demands for another money. And if I say I cannot afford it, she gets highly upset and rains curses on me. The one that really got me thinking was when she demanded for a car and told me the specific brand model. And when I checked the price, it was not a small price at all, and not a small car either. My mother doesn't drive, and when I asked her who would drive her, she said I should not worry. She has someone that will drive her. This was when I took a step to call my uncle to find out what was really going on. My uncle opened up to me and told me that my mother has a new man in her life and has been hiding it from the family. He said, I came to your father's house to visit, and I knocked at the gate for ages. No one answered. I decided to wait at the gate, hoping she went out and would be back soon. After a while, the gate opened, and to my surprise, I saw your mother coming out with another man. I kept this a secret from you because I did not want to cause problem in the family or hurt you. But as it is now, it is clear that the behavior of your mother is because of this man. She is obviously funding the man. NG, what should I do now? My relationship with my mother is not how it used to be because of this strange man, and I don't want to lose my mom. I love my mom so much. Please, I need your advice. Now, I will be analyzing this lady's story, but before I do, I first want to sympathize with you for the loss of your dad. I pray that his soul will continually rest in perfect peace. Now, from your story, you talked about your mother raining curses on you whenever she asks for anything and you're not able to meet up. And from your story, you did say you have been giving them monthly upkeep money. You know, it only became a bit tricky for you when your mother, after the death of your father, started demanding excessively. And whenever you're not able to meet up with her demands, she becomes so unhappy and she starts raining curses on you. It is wrong for any mother to rain curses on their children. It is wrong. What we should be doing as a mother for our children is pray for them, pray for the Lord to open doors of favor upon their life, to bless them in whatever they do in life. Because when the Lord blesses your child or favors your child, you are the one that is favored, you are the one that is blessed. Because then it will put a smile on your face. So you should not be the one cursing your child. It's very important that we understand that the things you say has the power to change the course of your life, to change the course of your children's life. So it's very important that the words you speak on the life of your children, you're very conscious and careful of the words that come out of your mouth. Sometimes, you know, people get upset and they find out that things just come out of their mouth. When such happen, please, you need to change your confession and ask God for forgiveness. The scripture says in Proverbs 18:21, it says that life and death is in the power of the tongue. It said those that love it, they will eat the fruit thereof. Which means your mouth, the things you're saying, is like a seed. You are planting a seed, and that seed that you're planting is going to germinate and it's going to yield fruit. So whatever you're saying will definitely come to manifestation in your life. So it's very important that as a mother, no matter what your child does to you, no matter what, you know, upsets you about your child, you don't curse your child. Don't curse your child. It is wrong. Now, in this lady's case, she said she has been sending money for upkeep for you and the dad before the father passed away. Now, you asking her for more money, not even minding her situation. You don't know the situation she's in, because living abroad is not the way people see it. It's not the way people see it. People think life is just rosy, everything is so smooth. No, so many times your children are working hard in freezing weather just to be able to meet up their needs, pay their bills, put food on their table. Some work round the clock just to meet up their needs. So if they are able to make efforts to care for you, you should appreciate it and thank God for your child. Sometimes you find out that some parents, family members, even friends, shockingly, they feel overly entitled to what they feel their friend or their child own, because they are close to that person, or they feel, I gave birth to this person, this is my child. Or they feel, this is my sister, this is my brother. So they feel overly entitled to what that person owns. And then they feel you're supposed to do something for them and you're not doing it. And when you don't do that thing, they don't know your situation. They get upset at you and they start talking down on you. It is wrong. For the fact that you gave birth to a child does not mean you should feel, entitled totally to whatever they own. You need to appreciate anything that is done for you. Any little thing that somebody does for you, appreciate it. Sometimes you find out that some family members, you do something for them, the way they'll take the thing as if it's nothing. They'll be feeling big. Oh, this is your own thing you've done for them. They are feeling big in your face. When you don't appreciate, don't expect them to do more for you. It is people that appreciate that people want to do more for. When God blesses you and you come back to thank Him for what He has done for you, He blesses you more. So is we human beings. When you do something for somebody and they appreciate it, you want to do more for them because they appreciate. But for some people, when you do something for them, they are feeling big, feeling proud, as if they are entitled. No. At the end of the day, that person worked for it. Is their hard-earned money? Is their sweat? So for them to even squeeze out what they gave you, you should appreciate it. Now, situation like this, like parents like this that push their children, sometimes they compare you with your friends, with the happening around you. They tell you, have you not seen this person? Have you not seen what they are doing? What is holding you? Why are you still where you are? If nothing is working for you, you can as well change your plan or do this or do that. Some have pushed their children to the extent where their children have gone and involved themselves in what they should not involve themselves in. They break the law and they find themselves behind bars. When you overly push your children to do things that they are not able to do, you push them to go and do what they should not do. Now, in the situation of this lady's story, if she had not asked you who is going to drive you, because from the story, it looked like she's the only child. If she had not asked you who is going to drive you, and you said, oh, she should not worry, somebody will drive you, she wouldn't have known that something is happening on the ground. Now, she only discovered that there's somebody in your life from the uncle. Now, this is your child. You should be able to open up to your child. There's no need hiding secret from your children. At the end of the day, she will find out anyway. Now, I am not saying that you cannot live your life, because it's not as if you were with the father when this man came into your life. Because if you were with the father when this man came into your life, it would have been a big abomination. But this man came into your life when the father was late. It's okay, but you have to be careful. Because sometimes, some of these men look for people like you that are vulnerable, and they want to take advantage of you. Because they have seen that there's an empty space somewhere. They have seen that you are lonely. So they come into your life because they want to take advantage of you. Because if you have not been behaving in this manner before to your child, and all of a sudden you're beginning to change from the personality she knows, from the kind mother she knows, from the happy mother she knows, then this man that is involved in your life is not a positive person in your life. Something has changed, and you need to retrace your steps. Also, it is wrong for any parent to be imposing on their child the kind of gift they want them to buy for them. You don't impose it on them. You might make them have an idea of the kind of things you like, maybe when you're chatting with them, but imposing on them what you want them to do, I don't think is right. Now, your child can buy you private jets if they can afford it. It's a very good thing. It's a very good thing to care for your parents. Very good thing. Try the little you can, even if you feel you don't have enough, to care for your parents because they have cared for you too. But then in a situation where a child is not meeting up, a parent should be able to try to understand what is happening in that child's life. Because there have been situations like in this part of the world here where the children, they give them loan to go to universities. Now, they go to university, they finish, they are paying back the loan. Now, some parents might think, oh, because this child has gotten a good job, he or she is working in a oil company, working in a bank, he's got a big business and all that, you want them to straight up you start tasking them. You want them to do this, do that for you, and if it's not coming forth, you're upset at them, you're cursing them. No, that's wrong. The only thing you can do for your child is pray for your child. Ask God to help you. If there's anything that is diverting the course of your child thinking, when they are able to do it and they are not doing it for you, that the Lord should intervene. Yes, because there have been situations where a child is blessed, actually. They have everything, but they are not caring for their parents. There have been situations where people change the mind of people's children not to remember their parents. Like a story where a friend, out of envy, out of jealousy, saw that this friend of hers, the children were looking after their mom, doing everything for their mom. She became so jealous that she did something diabolically to change the mind of these children for caring for their parents. And this is why it's important as parents, when you see your children behave in certain manners, all you need to do is go on your knees for them. Don't stop praying. Don't stop praying. I keep saying this. When you say, people say, oh, but I've been praying for long. Nothing has changed. Do not stop praying. That's why the Bible said, pray without ceasing. Do not stop praying. God will surely intervene for you one day. So many people have changed the course of people's life. They have diverted the life of people's children not to even remember their parents. And if you're hard there and that is what you're doing, remember one thing. It's going to come back to you. Unless you did not do the same. Unless you did not do the same. But as long as you're doing it, it's looking good for you now. It's sweet, you're enjoying it now. But there come a day when you are afflicted. Remember the evil you have done to people. You see people sometimes when they're afflicted, you don't know that is the evil that they did, that they projected to somebody that is now coming back to them. So it's very important that you are careful what you do. Don't say because you're envious of your friend's children, you're envious of somebody in your family, then you want to change the course of their children's destiny, or you want to change the course of their life so that they will not cater for their parents. So that's why it's important as parents, when you find out that your children are not able to try to know what's going on in their life, in their situation. Because sometimes it could be that what you're thinking is not what it is. It could be that they care, they want to help you, but they are limited. At that particular time, they cannot, they are not assessing what they want to be able to reach out to you. So all you need to do is pray for them. Don't push your children to the extent where your children will want to do what they are not supposed to do because they want to make you happy. It is wrong. And then this woman, my advice is be very careful. I pray that you come across this video. Be very careful, because if you and your only child, you have a very good relationship, you have never had this kind of issue. She has been sending you money. She has been caring for you. And all of a sudden, this man have come into your life and you have now changed. You're not having issue with your child that have always cared for you and the dad before he died. Because there's a new man in your life. So you need to have a rethink to find out, what is this man's mission in your life? Has he come into your life because he wants to rip you off what you have? Or because he wants to keep taking off you? Or this man is in your life because he has a genuine agenda, genuine intention. You find that there are some people that when they come into your life, if before you used to be very happy with your family, you have good relationship with them, immediately they come into your life, you find out that you're having issue with your family. You don't have good relationship with your children. You don't have good relationship with your husband. You don't have good relationship with your wife. You don't have good relationship with your parents. Find out why it is like that. Is it because of this person? Is it because of this person's behavior? Or this person have always been like this? They hold back a lot. They don't care for us. He has always been like that doesn't care. He has always been this person that doesn't care. So that's his pattern or a pattern. Or it is because this person came into their life and all of a sudden they have changed their behavior. So these are the things you need to look at. I pray that this woman evaluates the situation in her life so that it doesn't destroy the relationship she have with her daughter. Now, Your mother is a matured, grown woman. She has right to have a relationship. She has right to, accept the man she wants to accept in her life. But she accepting the man in her life now should be done the right way. Because even if the husband is late, she should do the right thing. If she wants to remarry, she should remarry. There's no need her allowing somebody to come in and just play her, or just somebody with negative intentions to come into her life and destroy her relationship with you. Yes, she have right to remarry if she wants to, but the only thing you can do is to pray that whatever it is, if this man has come with the evil intention, or if this man is the one causing the issue between you and your mother, that the Lord should take him away, should remove him from the life of your mother, so that your mother can come back to her senses. Because at the end of the day, if your mother is in a bad relationship, it's really going to mess up things, the relationship you have with your mother. So if you keep praying, the Lord will take this man away. There's nothing he cannot do for his children. All you need to do is to pray for your mother, because your mother has changed from the woman she used to be. She's now asking you too much, maybe to fund this man, because from what it is, it looks like he's funding this man right now. And the car she's requesting for, that's not your mother from your story. She's not that kind of person. It could be she's trying to get this car because that is the brand the man wants. Actually, that's the truth. She wants to get the man the car, and it looks like that's the kind of car the guy wants. But this is not right. As a mother, you should not do this to your child. You should be the one protecting your child. Now, my advice to this lady will be to have a conversation with your mom, because it's very important that you keep your relationship with your mom intact. Right now, your mother, you staying apart from your mother will open up room more for this guy. If this guy have evil intention, or if he has come just to take off your mom and go, he will be able to penetrate your mom more and do what he wants to. Because there have been situations where young men go into the life of vulnerable pensioners, and just to reap from where they did not sow, take off what they have, and they move and they leave. So it's very important that you keep your relationship intact with your mother. No matter what she has done to you, forgive her. Don't take it at heart. Forgive her. Have this conversation. Say, Mommy, how are you? How is things with you? How have you been coping since the loss of your dad? Ask her. Ask her, how has she been coping since the loss of your dad? Tell her, is she thinking of remarrying? She will tell you, because there have been situations where some people lose their husband and they say they don't want to remarry. So it's a conversation you can have. So when you say this, she might open up to you. If she doesn't open up to you, you can say, Mom, I'm your daughter. You should feel free to have any discussion with me. I don't think you should hold back anything if there's anything. And if she's not, this is just my opinion, viewers. If you're watching me, you might not agree with what I'm saying. If you don't, please go to the comment section and let your own advice, let it start rolling in. Because for some people, they watch your video and they'll say, oh, what she said here, I don't like. What she said, I don't like. Please, if you don't like it, try and comment. Let us see your own view. At least let's see what you think. Because your advice might help somebody. Rather than look at everything I'm saying and say everything I'm saying is not right. At least somebody somewhere needs your help. Come out and comment. It might help the person. So yeah, when you say this to your mom and you feel she's not opening up to you after saying, Mom, you can talk to me about anything. I don't think there's anything you should hold back from me. And she's not saying, then you can now tell her what you heard. Just tell her, this is what you heard from a very genuine source, and you feel she shouldn't have held this back from you. She should have let you know. And see, she might open up to you when you say that. And when she opens up to you, say, okay, Mommy, I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you. Then she will feel confident to have conversations with you. From there, as one, both of you can be able to dig this person out if this person have evil intention. So rather than stay away or get upset, you need to understand that from the onset your mother was not like this. So this person is probably having a negative impact on your mom, and that's why your mom is like this. So you can't, that's the only mother you have. You cannot say she's no longer your mother because of this. So yes, that's the only way both of you can help each other to sail through. I hope you guys that have watched this video, you enjoyed today's video and you have learned 1 or 2 things from today's video. Please go to the comment section, see how best you can advise this lady. I pray that the Lord will uphold this lady. I pray that the Lord will strengthen her, strengthen the mother and the family, and will continually bless them. And if you're watching me and you're in a similar situation, because another thing that is worrying in things like this, some people will come into their life, even the property that they have, they will ensure that they sell that property, take the money, mess up with the money, and then mess up the family. So it's very important to be careful of the people you allow into your life so you don't make a mistake. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed to my channel. I know a lot of you are watching, but it's not all of you that have subscribed. Subscribe to my channel, and also press the notification button, and as you press it and as you subscribe, the Lord will continually bless you. Thank you for watching, and God bless. Bye bye.